5 a.m.
All right, 25 minutes before 10, and really nice looking Friday. 57 degrees, climbing to 77 today, and the whole rest of the year, the weather forecast looks pretty good. So it's going to be Florida for the rest. I don't know what it's going to be on the 31st, because that's as far as it goes is the 30th, but looks like 80s and upper 70s pretty much the whole way. But it's still Christmas. I can remember when Ocala had no Toys R Us store.
Exactly.
And we would drive up to Gainesville because that's where the Toys R Us store was. And in those days, I had good reason to go to a Toys R Us store because I had children.
Yeah, boy, did we have fun.
I still have children, but they're adult children now. I'm waiting for the grandchildren so I can do it again.
Yeah.
But I always loved going into Toys R Us. And I would imagine I still would. I'm a kid at heart. We've got toys right here that we're giving away later on today.
A lot of toys.
That we've been getting from our listeners. And so we thank them for these toys. They're going to homeless children.
In Marion County, Florida.
But are you interested in which toys are new that are the hot new toys? Well, Meghan Sowa is on the phone. I sure hope I'm saying her name right. I'm probably not. She is a spokesmom for Toys R Us. Wow. How do you get to be a spokesmom? I want to be the spokesdad, Meghan.
You'll be a good spokesdad.
So you get to be a spokesmom when you're a mom and you're a spokesperson for Toys R Us. Double duty.
Good morning, Meghan. How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm okay. Where are you calling from?
I'm calling from New Jersey.
Nice.
It's cold up there, isn't it?
It is cold. It was 12 degrees this morning.
Your governor wants to be a sportscaster, by the way. I read that in the news today, too.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I guess he's done with that whole political stuff is not for him. He's going to be a sportscaster. So you're a Toys R Us spokesmom. What we have the hottest toys? That's what we're talking about?
We do have the hottest toys. This year, our Toys R Us Hot Toy List has 40 items on it, bigger and better than last year. And of those 40 items, we have the fabulous 15, which are the toys that you need to get this year. Okay.
Is the Hatchables one of them? Because we talked about this because it was so... It goes from like $40 up to $400 online. Yeah. I've seen it going everywhere.
Yes, the Hatchimals is part of the Fabulous 15, and newsflash, we are getting them in stores this Sunday, so get online early.
So Toys R Us sells them for how much?
Toys R Us sells them, I think the retail price is around $70.
See that? Okay, this is amazing. People are buying them and then reselling them. How does the toy get to be a hot toy? How does that happen?
So we are in the toy business 365 days a year, and our lead merchants travel the globe, and we actually knew that the Hatchimals was going to be really hot. So we're going to continue to receive shipments through Christmas. But, when we're putting together this list, we're, taking into account all different age groups and likes, whether they're, a big movie buff or they like certain TV shows.
Yeah.
We really try to put our pulse on what's going to be hot this year.
Okay. Who's the Hatchable for? What age group? That for very, very young child?
Hatchimals is anywhere from 5 and up.
Oh, 5 and up. Okay. What else is on the list? I don't want to be stuck on one toy. What else is on the list?
So on the Fab 15, we have one, and this is one that my son's going to love. It's the Paw Patrol Zoomer Marshall. Paw Patrol's really big on Nick Jr. with preschoolers, so he follows behind like a real pup if you wave your hand in front of his face.
Oh, man.
Nice.
Oh, I would love that. So do you have a real dog?
No, I personally do not. So that's why we're going to have Zoomer Marshall without the mess.
Yeah, exactly. No poop, no fleas, no chewed up furniture. Yeah.
Exactly.
And when he dies, you know what? You just get new batteries and he's back to life again.
Exactly. It's a miracle.
Sometimes people have a hard time choosing an age-appropriate toy because, the packaging says for this age group, but sometimes the children are more sophisticated than that, and they've got to jump to the next age level.
Definitely. So, as you mentioned, we do have the age groups posted on the packaging. But again, if you're ever in, a pickle and you're not sure, feel free to come into our stores. We have toy experts throughout the aisles who are more than willing to help you pick those items for your little ones or the big kids on your list.
By the way, speaking of pickles, did you know that in some countries, I think Germany was the country, they will put a pickle in the Christmas tree And the child who finds the pickle Christmas morning gets the special gift that's in the corner. I don't know what's in the gift package, but have you ever heard this before?
You know what? I actually have heard of that. As strange as it is, I have heard of that.
Yeah, we should do that. I'd get the pickle. I love pickles.
Yeah.
I don't care about the gift. Just give me the pickle. All right. Let's see. What else? What else is on the list? We got a couple things. I love the dog one. That sounds like something that'd be fun to watch. How old is your son?
My son is 3 years old.
Oh my gosh.
He's right at that preschool. Yeah, he's right at that. He's right at that age group. Yeah.
That is so cool. You got to videotape a lot of that, I bet you.
Oh yeah.
do you remember
exactly?
Are the you know how tablets are a big thing? Do kids have tablets? I think I saw something about this, or is that 2 years ago or whatever?
Yeah, is that passe?
Yeah, so we definitely have those electronic items on the hot toy list this year. A couple of those, we actually have one. It's for kids ages 7 and up. It's a Kano computer kit, and kids can learn how to build a computer from start to scratch.
Nice.
From start to finish, they have a full packet, and it shows them how to put together the different pieces. It's a tablet, and then it comes with a keyboard. So they put together the full thing, and then they can play with it afterwards, which is really awesome.
I went to the Toys R Us site. There's a caterpillar that teaches coding, right?
Mm-hmm. Yes, there is. That's the Think and Learn Caterpillar from Fisher-Price. And what's really awesome about this is that he looks like a caterpillar, so the kids can put together the different segments of his body, and it'll either go left, right. You can put up certain targets in the room. So it's really cool, and it teaches kids sequencing and coding, and that's from ages 3 years all the way up until 8. So it's really awesome.
What about 61? Would I enjoy that? I don't understand coding at all. I don't understand even what it is. I think I need the caterpillar.
Neither do I.
Oh, you don't?
We all do. No.
So we need to get the caterpillar.
We all need it.
Yeah. We're sort of like kindergartners again with this. This is fun topic. You have a fun job. So how long have you been doing this?
A while.
So have you noticed anything different, like in the years? Has technology changed what you do, or the nature of the toy world?
So the toys are always changing. We have collectible trends. We have drone trends. There's new trends every single year. But the fundamentals of the toys are still there. But again, we have a lot of cool items this year on our list.
Anything that I would have had when I was a kid? Like, is there a slingshot?
Or a slinky?
A slinky.
Or a slinky.
What else did we have when we were kids? Bicycles?
Yes.
Bicycles must be a hot toy, right? I can't imagine that going out of style. Bicycles.
So we do have bikes. None of them made the hot toy list, but what we do have is a Power Wheels Wild Thing. And this brings our Power Wheels trucks to a whole nother level. It is an all-terrain vehicle, and you can do 360-degree turns. It has big wheels. You could bring it outside. If you have a big basement, bring it inside. It's a really fun, ages 5 through 7. Really fun Power Wheels item.
Is it motor-driven, or is it driven by your legs?
It is motor driven, so it's a little bit different than the Power Wheels we had.
Yeah, my son had Power Wheels bicycle, and he loved that. He would do wheelies and stuff, but it wasn't motor driven. He had to use his feet.
I want to go to Toys R Us. Do you know what I like in Toys R Us? I like the sports aisle. I mean, the old fashioned, just a baseball or a basketball, right? Those are never going out of style either, are they? I hope.
Well, those are staple items, and that people will always need. So we don't imagine.
What about
those ever going out of style?
And I know the feminists don't like when I say this, but what about in the girly section, the little girl stuff? Is there anything hot in there?
So we have toys that are super gender neutrals, where boys and girls can play with them alike. But we have DreamWorks Animation Hug Time Poppy, and she's from the movie Trolls that just came out. She's really cute. She has that iconic tall pink hair, and she sings songs from the movie. So she's really cute, and little kids can follow along with the songs too, which is fun.
Really?
Oh, how wonderful!
What if I showed up at one of the family gatherings with tall pink hair? Would anybody say something?
We can accommodate. We'll rat it up and spray it. You'll be fine.
Meghan, I apologize if I mispronounced your last name. How do you pronounce your last name?
It's Sowa.
Sowa. Meghan, Sowa, thank you so much for being on the air. Do you celebrate Christmas or Hanukkah? What do you? I'm sure you celebrate something if you're in the toy world.
Oh, yes, we celebrate Christmas.
Okay.
But holidays all around.
Well, Meghan, Merry Christmas. It sounds like you've got a delightful family. It sounds like they're blessed to have you in the family. Thank you for being on our show and sharing some of that with us.
Thank you. Happy holidays.
Thank you. You too. We'll be right back. This is The Source, WOCA.
That was the sound of a tree falling. It could be your tree. You're going to have it trimmed, but never got around to calling Pride Tree Service. It could have fallen in a field, and now all you have to do is call Pride Tree Service, and they'll have it quickly out of the way for a great price. But don't wait until the tree falls. It may not fall in the field. It may hit your car, your house, or worse. So call Pride Tree Service today and avoid all those headaches before they happen. Pride Tree Service, 572-2510. That's 572-2510.
Have you heard of Hyperdirectory? When looking for local businesses, go to hyper.directory. No need for www, no need for .com, just hyper.directory. Connecting customers to local companies when it matters most. Hyperdirectory is your local business directory partnered with the Ocala Chamber and Economic Partnership to bring you trusted local businesses. Keeping Ocala local. Use hyper.directory. No www, not even .com, just hyper.directory. Connecting customers to businesses when it matters most.
Some ways to avoid buying and also